Hi, and welcome back. In this video, we will explore the Hackman model for team effectiveness in more depth. The basics of team effectiveness were studied by Hackman starting out in the 1970s. Over 40 years of research resulted in him creating his model for team effectiveness. That model gives leaders a basic set of things to consider when they want to systematically develop their teams. Hackman identified that there is a small set of things that actually determine a team's success. Once managers are not only aware of those things, but systematically address those things, they can have an outsized return on the investments they make in terms of their team's effectiveness. So what are those things? I always look at them as a checklist. It all starts out with a supportive organizational context. What does that mean? It means that the organization as a whole is willing to give the team the right environment. In one of our previous videos, we were talking about long-lasting teams, because teams go through a journey from forming to storming to norming to performing. The longer teams can stay together, which is something that the organization determines, the higher their effectiveness. Next on the list are enabling structures. Those enabling structures could be the level of cross-functionality within a team, but also the existence of working agreements which a team can actually control themselves. After that, we address the question, to what extent is this team a real team? And we have talked about that earlier, right? A real team not only shares a common goal, they also need each other to deliver that goal. Another aspect which a team can control is to provide a compelling direction. In the case of Scrum, we for example have the product goal, which covers the customers, their needs, and the product itself, but also what we as an organization want to achieve. So this compelling direction helps a team to become more effective. And finally, your role. Once all of those things are in place, the supportive organizational context, the enabling structures, the real team, and the compelling goal, expert coaching is critical. Be it a Scrum Master, an Agile coach, or just a leader within the organization that systematically drives the development of a team, that can make a huge difference. So when you look at that model from Hackman, you can actually have those 5 elements as your checklist. Starting out with a supportive organizational context, the enabling structures, the real team, the compelling direction, and expert coaching. Once all 5 are in place, you tremendously increase the likelihood of this team becoming much more effective than any other team in your organization. I hope the brief description of the Hackman Team Effectiveness Model helps you not only get a deeper understanding of what it stands for, but actually implement that checklist within your organization and in your work with teams. See you in our next video.